Hello everyone, it's me Megatron. If T-Man could do this voice for 10 minutes, I'd do the whole review. But he can't, and he's going to soon be in the hospital. If he attempts.
Yep, Cyberverse Adventures Megatron from Transformers Bumblebee. Did they change the name of the whole series because it starred Bumblebee at first? Stay tuned. I don't know. But here's the box. I didn't show the box in Optimus Prime's review, I don't believe. They show you different stuff. He has the
Fusion Megashot,
which I don't believe is in the instructions. But the box is really, besides to show you something like that, they're worthless. I guess they didn't even put the particular character that it's starring. They didn't have like a big thing with them on it. I mean, there is Megatron right there, I guess. Well, I just noticed one difference. It's Autobots on this one, so there you go with that. That's not going to stop me from throwing it away as soon as I'm done with this. But, here's Megatron. Megatron is kind of cool. About the only thing design-wise I don't like about him is these flat feet. I don't know how accurate that is to the cartoon. I'm going to have an image of what he looks like on the cartoon right here, unless I get lazy and cut this whole segment out. But anywho, he's cool mostly. He has all the same articulation as everybody. The head can do this very loosely on this ball joint. Arm can do that. It can rotate. And he has more, well, Optimus had reverse or backwards butterfly. He actually has useful butterfly. Isn't that special? The shoulder can actually come forward. You're not supposed to do that, but it can do it. And it can do this. But if you do move it out of this position right here, you can't get any outward motion out of that shoulder. So, yeah, they worked around this really well, if you ask me. Elbow is on a ball joint, so it does ball joint things. Wrist is on a swivel. It does swivel things and pop off of the mushroom peg. I'm not getting that until later. The waist rotates. That is the first time that happened, but these things, they aren't made with the same quality plastic as Transformers Siege, so things like that will happen. In fact, the Bumblebee, when I opened him, I turned his waist and almost cut his body in half because that was coming off the mushroom peg. And as you can see, this is on a mushroom peg. The main connections is mushroom pegs and ball joints, and these ball joints are loose. I hate it. The hinges and the knees aren't all that tight either. So you got that, you got rotation right here, and this is trying to come off. It's really showing off now that I'm on camera. None of that happened, but I guess it's good that it did happen so you can know and expect that. Foot goes back, comes forward a little bit, and it has excellent ankle pivot. I need to find that hand, don't I?
Here's a close-up on his noggin.
I wish the face was a different color from the rest of his head because it blends right in and I don't like that. The eyes are nicely painted, but yeah. Here's a close-up on the fusion cannon while we're here. It's this gray plastic painted that color right there, which isn't quite all the way black. Looks kind of brown, sort of like the Titans Returns type Megatron. But yeah, here's a problem with this fusion cannon. The fusion cannon isn't terribly light, considering everything else is light, and his weak ball jointed shoulders are not great at holding the weight of that at all from certain angles. I mean, when you get it out like that, you're good to go. But let's put his effects piece that he came with. It separates just like Optimus, and it has to be on there a certain way. I don't know why it separates. I try to do this, like put it here, like maybe he got shot, but it's staying on there very loosely. You can port this in any of his 5mm ports, but which you're supposed to do, and I'm gonna try to find it. Yeah, there we go. Put that on here so he can blast, and If you're lucky, the arm will stay up, but it weighs it down. Here's my pro tip. If you do not have clear floor polish before you buy any of these and you want these, buy clear floor polish. Pop the arm right off. You see how easy that came off? Put the floor polish right there. Put it back in there and don't touch it for 24 hours and pray. But yeah. And that fusion shot thing he was doing, here's what you can do. Take this off. Holy shit. Put this here. Take his other arm and put that there. And now attach his arm back on if it came off. Hopefully yours don't come off, but it probably will. All these things usually have the same quality across the board. We say mileage varies, but typically it doesn't vary too far. And now he can do this. And I guess that makes it more powerful or something. I think they threw this in there because not only did the Transformers the movie Megatron do something like this, but the original G1 toy, G1 Megatron, had a little cannon base that you can make out of his gun parts. So that's cool. And to make sure I show the back, he is mostly filled in except the back of his arms and this part of his legs and the inside right there. But yeah. If you want, these little cannon things can rotate and you can put these on his arms. So now he has that action right there. And he mainly has these ports and the ports on his arm. He has this port on his back for transformation, and all of them do have a stand peg right there, or stand port. Anyway, size comparison. Here he is next to his wave mate, Optimus Prime. Here is a random Transformers Seeds Deluxe Class figure right there. These are way more substantial than these. It feels heavier and it feels better made. Here's my Mech Fans Toys Ultra Magnus. And yes, it's spelled racist like that. I have a review if you're interested in him. Here is a random Legends class figure right there. And here is Transformers Authentics. I don't even know what these are. The smallest size ones, the ones you find in Walgreen. Starscream right there. So maybe that'll work for you. I don't know.
You look like crap, Starscream. Where did they find you? Family Dollar?
Yes.
I almost feel bad for him, right, Kakarot?
Transformation. Take both of those things off. We can go ahead back here and pull this away from his back. It's like peg clips onto these things right there somehow. Now we can rotate these out. Rotate that up. Kind of like leave everything lingering. Now I'm gonna rotate the waist at the upper diaphragm or underneath the chest right there. Leave that like that. And now the arms need to come up and you need to pull this out. Come up like this, pull that out. And now you can rotate this up like this. Bend the arm up, rotate the elbow forward, rotate it like that so that arm will sit in this orientation right here. Basically bend that so this can get into that orientation and the fists connect. And now he's doing this, which looks goofy. Bring this down to meet up with this. Make sure the fists stay pegged together. And now the legs. We rotate them this way. Open that up. Open that up. Push the feet inside of here. Push the feet in there. Just unpeg this. Unpeg that. And now we can make these panels line up. And basically just fiddle with it until it's kind of flat. Take this fusion cannon and peg that into here like that. It has no real tank playability besides rolling wheels and the fact that it has a cannon right there. It's no rotating turret or nothing. You could put siege effects back there if you want. Let me see. Here we go. I'm going to take these from Fire Drive and pour it into the hand. And now he has like some flame effects coming out right there. If you wanted to, you should be able to, yeah, you can port them up there. Port it up here. Make them have these type of effects, blah, blah, blah. But what you're supposed to do is take these missile turret thingies and put them right here. The final thing you can do with him is port that right there. Yeah. Here is Bumblebee. They are like exactly the same length, just like Optimus was, but he is wider than Bumblebee and Optimus. So, yeah. Everybody in the Cyberverse world are the same size. Isn't that cool? Here's this Legends hot rod that I have laying around. I forget what his fake name is, but yeah, you can, if somebody else knows, y'all can put that in the comments. Isn't that cool? They're almost the same size, but they're different size in robot mode. Alrighty now, let's get them back into robot mode. Take the cannon off, separate the legs, bring these down, peg that, bring that down, clip that, bring the feet down like that, bring the foot down like that, bring this into that, port that to there, rotate these, rotate that right there, pop these cannon things off of there. Now we can go ahead and separate this from that and bring that down. And you could leave the arms like this. Kind of bring this down out of the way. Fold these in. Bring that down. Rotate the upper body. Peg that together. Swing the arms out of that cavity that they're in. Shut this right here. Swing the arm out of the cavity. And shut that. Bring the arms down. Peg these things onto the lower leg and bring this on into here. So I guess technically he's a parts former. And now he is a robot. Aesthetically, going off what he looks like in a cartoon and whatnot, I mean, they gave them more like kid-friendly, cartoony proportions, and that's what he has here. So I can't complain about that. But I do not like the way the feet looks. Maybe they look better on the cartoon, even if it is like this. I still haven't checked. We'll see in that picture that I put up earlier if I did that. The thing that's killing this guy is these ball joints. And the fact that he can barely hold the arm up because the cannon weighs too much. Then, like I said, if you put this on there, that's even more weight. You ain't doing nothing with that arm. And that sucks, because they should have thought about that. But anywho, it's a decent figure. If you are a parent buying it for kids, prepare if your child is under a certain age. It says six and up. I would say if you get it for a 6-year-old, make sure they don't have younger siblings, or you're going to come home and the thing is going to look like this somewhere. And yeah. Thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Oh, wait. After I give y'all one more size comparison, I meant to show this off before I started ripping them up. That's Magic Square's Light of Justice Freedom. I don't know. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that
shit.